Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Kalk and welcome to my week 1 project for Java 2 1409. I'm just starting off here with the rubric up, and I'm going to walk through everything in here except the structure and efficiency, as you'll see that just as I go through my code. But I'll go with the user interface, how the network works, and the storage and the data access. So to start off, I'm just going to run my application inside of Genymotion here. So let it all kick up here. As you can see here, this is my main activity where everything's going on, and it's loading up now. So we'll just get this started. As you can see right now, I'm connected to the internet. So if I search for a movie, I'm using the Rotten Tomatoes API. This fragment here is for my master fragment, which is just handling the searches and the layout for my search and everything else. So you see I get the search function, do the on click, and then also do the list view within that fragment. So as you can see here, everything works. If I click here, as you can see, my the details fragment will then populate its proper side. So as you can see, everything is being passed around correctly and everything's working as it is intended to. So the fragments are doing the UI correctly. So everything is good there. Now I'll also show you the network check. So if I search another movie, that blanks out, says you are connected to the internet, and I can easily just go back like that. So we're going to hope this goes fairly quickly here. We're going to go into the settings real quick. Go in here, we're going to turn off the network, and I'm also going to do something else. You saw there that the last application loaded there was movie was James Bond. So we're just going to go in here and quickly show what happens when there's no network running and I do have saved information. So we're just going to force stop, like that, come back out. This loads a little bit slow, so let's see here, we'll go back in, and as you can see it says you are not connected, but I still have the information here, which is perfect. So now if I go back one more time, we'll keep the internet off. We'll go into settings, go into app, and I'll show off how it handles not being connected to the internet and having no data. So go into Java Fundamentals, clear data, okay, everything cleared out as you can see. We go back, go in here, start it up. You are not connected, and it also shows another toast that says no file found, so no data can be loaded in at this current time. So then we'll go out of here, and I got details fragment and master fragment, and then I got some adapters and helper classes. So my detailed fragment, it just passes in all the information I want through the new instance. I bundle them all together. I then down here in the on activity created, I set my display, set everything up as how I want it, and then I just set my display and text views as you normally would with any other code. It's not too terribly difficult. The thing I did have the most difficulty for this week was actually the serialization. I found that to be my biggest stumbling point, so I was thankfully able to get that all sorted out, but definitely that was the hardest part this week I found. And then here in my master fragment, again, you can see I have a couple different interfaces, one for my details and then one for my search word. So it goes down here on attach, runs the proper code, and on activity created, this is where the checks for the network happens. I call it inside the main activity. So then the appropriate code will also run through here, and then it'll make the correct, either I'm going to search for a movie and start the async, or I'm going to get the no network data and try and load in a file that I've saved. And that is it basically for the fragment. And then in the main activity, this is where all the magic happens. The interfaces get called, and then it does what I intended to do here in the network data, gets the file. Down here, as you can see, this is where my async is. So this is where I get the data from online, and then down here on post execute, this is where I save my file to, or save my information to a file that can be then read at a later point in time. I hope you all had yourself a great week 1, and look forward to seeing your projects in week 2. Thank you very much.